welcome back to our program. You're watching Morning Thailand with Tulip and Golf. And of course, the demonstrations yesterday. We have to talk about that. Otherwise, what else to talk about Thai politics these days? Now, yesterday there has been quite a bit, well, two main venues that has been blocked altogether is the DSI headquarters. Of course, Kun Tharit Phengdit was actually people paid a visit to him, but he wasn't there.
I would say he's pretty popular among the protesters.
Exactly.
Right
he fled the scene before they actually got there and ended up having a meeting at the Software Park building instead. But nonetheless, early in the morning, actually I was able to witness a little part of it because left MCOT going towards the Victory Monuments. I can see already at about 7:30 yet, people actually moving towards the Thai-Japanese Youth Center, which is the registration venues for all the MP candidates, for the party list candidate that will contest in this general election on February the 2nd. Of course, yesterday was the first day, and they say that starting off early in the morning, a lot of protesters actually, some of them has already been camping in front of the Thai-Japanese Youth Center already the night before, trying to make sure that they blocked any parties from actually getting inside to register themselves or submit the list of the candidates that will be contested in this particular general election. Now, having said that, they say that the capo, especially Police Major General Piya Utayo, has already said that a lot of measures, safety measures has been in place. The police has been deployed, policemen has been deployed, as well as the soldiers that has been requested from various parties, but this is only to safeguard the buildings and the venues itself and not to do any or instigate any violence. However, they said that early in the morning, the people from the Victory Monument, led by Isara Somchai, as well as some of the people from the Ratchaprasong stage, were actually joined hands with the Students' Network, led by Kun Somsak Gosai, walking all the way since the night before to the road, the Mid-Maitri Road, and closing down the intersection in front of the Dindang local authority center, as well as in front of the Labor Ministry, and of course the Thai-Japanese Youth Center, which is the registration venue. And they say that a lot of people thought that they were able to block a lot of the the political parties from being able to submit their list of candidates. However, later on, Kun Tulip will give you a little bit more updates in terms of there are actually some who were able to penetrate through the area at like 3 to 4 in the morning somehow. And they say that in this particular case, they say that afterwards, since they were actually heard rumors at around 9:30 a.m., they moved on to the Dindang police station because they believe that all the candidates actually went there instead. And they say that during the time at the Dindang police station, led by Kun Puthipong Punakan, which is one of the Democrat MPs as well, who already resigned. And they say that they heard what they believe to be a ping pong bomb, 3 of them all together around the area. No one actually was injured, but it created quite a bit of a commotion as well. And they say that at about 9:40 a.m. around the venues, the Thai-Japanese Youth Center, Kun Warawit Chimani, which is a reporter from the Thai PBS, who ended up dressing in suit but did not have what they call a press
card or
exactly
press ID.
the IDs that they normally use on the sleeves, on the green ones. He didn't put that on, so a lot of people actually kind of mistaken him for being either the election commission staff or the candidate itself. So they're trying to approach him. It took some time for him to explain that he's just a reporter. However, they ended up having to have one of the protest leaders, Kun Somsak Gosai, came in and trying to ease things out so that Kun Warawit would be able to get around the area. And later on, there has been a report that 40 of the journalists or the reporters were actually inside the venues and could not come out at all. And at about 1 p.m. คุณวิทยาแก้วพราได were able to negotiate and make ways for 40 of the reporters to get out from the Thai-Japanese youth center. So that was a little bit of commotion, but overall, they say that they were quite upset because later on in the day, there has been a report that some parties were able to submit it or register themselves. Right. And they say that it has been there for quite some time. So that means that it started even before 8:30. So they claim that they will actually be there and situated there until 27th.
Okay.
Yeah, so they say that they don't mind being there for a long time. Now, at the same time, at about noon, there's a bit of numbers of people led by คุณนิติธรล้ำเหลือ คุณอุทัยยอดมณี as well as คุณอัญชลีไพรีรักษ์ that went to visit คุณธาริศเพ็งดิษฐ์ at the DSI. Of course, there are a lot of whistles blowing, there's a lot of yelling and such. However, at the time, คุณธาริศเพ็งดิษฐ์ of course, wasn't there. But one of the gadgets that they brought with them is a big pictures of, a cartoon character that looks pretty much like Kun Tharit, just kind of situated downstairs of the building for all the people to actually press their footprint on his face of that character.
Okay.
Exactly. So that was kind of an interesting symbolic gesture there. And overall, no clashes, nothing violence happened, no one got injured or died. However, Kun Thari Pengdit wasn't there. He kind of, left. But they say that they're going to visit him again on Thursday or Friday, depending on, whether or not he's in the office. But all in all, quite interesting day yesterday.
It's another interesting incident though. At 8:30 a.m. yesterday, Election Commission announced that there are 34 parties that have registered to contest on February 2nd. By 8:30 a.m., like we said yesterday, that some parties show up at 3 a.m. in the morning, Pheu Thai parties show up at 4 a.m. in the morning. 9 of those parties able to submit a full list of their party list candidate that will contest in this coming up general election. The rest unable to complete their registration process. Although yesterday that Election Commission has set up some kind of temporary desk at they didn't say that it's that desk, but somehow they use the Din Dang police station facilities to what's it called? Get some notification from the party that they have made some complaint to the police that they are unable to register. So it can be used as evidence as a part of process of the registration.
Yeah, so file complaints there.
So one of the party, of course, Pheu Thai party, ชาติไทยพัฒนากสิกรไทยดำรงไทยประชาธิปไตยถิ่นกาข้าวประชาธิปไตยใหม่ชาติพัฒนา and Farmers Network of Thailand. Those are 9 parties that are able to complete their registration process. The rest, they have to go make complaint with the police station, and somehow Election Commission insists that they will still open this. There is some observation from the protester though. They don't believe that taking registration or taking notification or complaint at the police station should be taken as a part of registration, because Sathit Wongnongtei, one of the co-leader of PDRC, said that by law or by constitution, the registration have to be done at the venue that has announced earlier only, and now they somewhat moved to the police station shouldn't be valid. But all in all, 9 parties already complete their submission, and another 25 is on their way to complete the submission.
So at this point, it was quite interesting because a lot of people were anticipating that maybe the EC will change the venues because obviously it's very difficult for a lot of candidates to actually get in. But they say that nope, they're not going to change the venue and they're not going to extend the date either. But who knows? Maybe today they might change their mind. Because if people cannot go in, I'm not quite sure how you're going to actually be able to register yourself.
And I think yesterday a lot of people trapped inside there until like 4:30 or 5 p.m.
Exactly.
And also trapped at the police station also because it was surrounded by the protesters.
And the drawing of numbers not going to take place until they get a chance for everyone else to register at the venue. So I'm not quite sure because the protesters say that they don't mind being there until the 27th. So that's quite a long time, 3 more days.
Okay, we're going to take a short break. And of course, when we come back, it will be so much more lighter news. So stay tuned.